Here's the trap that most business owners fall into. You've built a company that generates hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars in revenue, but when opportunity knocks or when life throws a curveball, you're scrambling for cash. You're asset rich, but cash poor. And when you go to the bank, you're the last to get paid and the first to take risk. Now think about that, okay? What if I told you though, that there's a way to run your business where you become the business and the banker, where your dollars never leave your control. They grow tax-free and they can be accessed on demand. No bank applications, no tax surprises, no waiting for anyone's approval. Let that sink in for a second. I'll give you an example. John is a business owner I met who runs a construction company. Business was booming, but his receivables ran on a 60 to 90 days behind. Payrolls due Friday, but his cash was tied up in contracts. But business is booming, so what did he do? He borrowed against a line of credit. That meant the bank made money off of his problem. Imagine instead if John had his own private reserve system. He could tap into his own pool of money instantly. No bank, no paperwork, and still had his dollars compounding in the background. That's pretty awesome. He would have paid himself back with interest instead of the bank. This is the reality of a business owner. You finance everything you do. Either you pay interest to someone else or you lose interest when you pay cash. The secret is to redirect that flow back into your own system. Let me give you another example. Another client of mine, her name is Sarah. She owns a dental practice. She was offered a chance to buy out the competitor's office just down the street. Great deal. But the bank wanted 90 days of underwriting and collateral. By the time she would have gotten approved, the deal would have been gone. Speed kills. But Sarah had built her own private banking system. She borrowed against her policy, wired the funds in less than a week, and captured an acquisition that honestly doubled her revenue. No stress, no banks, no begging for permission. She had her own bank. Here's the power of this system. Every dollar you put in continues compounding even when you borrow against it. You get used to the money and uninterrupted growth. It's what I call the and asset. And a lot of people have called it this. Use it now, grow it forever. How about that? Use it now, grow it forever. Most business owners will spend their entire career generating massive cash flow, only to let banks, taxes, and lost opportunity eat away at it. Let me give you something. You don't have to. You can set up a system that puts you, not the government, not Wall Street, not the IRS, not the bank, in control. You got a great business, but if you're tired of being cash poor in a cash rich business and you want to see how this strategy could work for you, send me a message. Let's talk. No pressure. I'll even buy your lunch. It may be the most important financial shift you ever make as a business owner.